Hey everyone, my name is Weedy with Explore As We Go. Today we're visiting Boston. The first stop on our tour in Boston was Tatte, a local spot popular in the Boston and DC areas serving up delicious food cafe style. Entering into the bakery and cafe gave us a sense of welcoming, where you seemingly walked into someone's own kitchen, where all the attention was on the baked goods. A variety of tarts, cakes, and freshly baked breads filled the cases. Even gift ideas were offered up on display as well. We ordered scrambled eggs with spinach and goat cheese, egg in a hole, multi-grain avocado smashed tartine, and the smoked salmon avocado tartine. I couldn't stop myself from eating right away, and clearly inhaled my smoked salmon dish without coming up for air. The bread was charred nicely, the tomato, avocado, and sauce were all really fresh and tasty. It all paired well nicely with the smoked salmon. The food was so great here, I had to finish the meal with a sweet treat, an apricot Danish. Great way to start the day. After our breakfast, we decided to wander around Harvard University, checking out campus and feeling like Elle Woods. It's definitely a must-visit location when in the Boston and Cambridge area. Established in 1636, Harvard is the oldest institution of higher education in the United States. We admired at all the historical buildings, stopped to take pictures with Mr. John Harvard's statue, and enjoyed taking in all the sights and sounds. Hey guys, so right now we are in Cambridge and we are checking out Alive and Kicking, and it is popular for their lobster rolls. So we're gonna go inside and check it out. Let's go. This is really cool because I feel like it's a hole in a wall and it's kind of like on this random side street, and we're sitting in a parking lot with outdoor seating, which is quite nice. We ordered so much food and we hope we can finish it all, but let's start off with this because it's a little bit chilly today. This is our clam chowder and it looks so creamy. Look at that. Full of clams. Yum. Let's try it. Definitely has a pepper kick in there for sure. Ooh, there's like potatoes in here too. Love it. Let's try number 2, their calamari salad. Okay, so what kind of seasoning is in here? Let's take a look. Well, there's some carrots, there's some herbs, some onions. Ooh, kind of like a pickle. It's really good. This is really nice. This is their lobster roll, aka lobster sandwich, which they're known for. Look at that. The bread is nicely toasted and the lobster is literally like just filled. So much meat. And it looks like they also put some mayo in there as well. All right, here we go. The moment of truth. You know, at first I thought the lobster roll or the lobster sandwich was going to be warm, but it's actually just cold. But there's definitely huge chunks of lobster inside, and it tastes very fresh. There's a little bit of mayo in there, but it's not overpowering. You really just taste the lobster, which is awesome. And the seasoning inside for the lobster salad, I would say, is really nice. What do you think?
Fantastic.
Oh yeah?
Yep, perfect. So delicious.
YouTube famous Michelle?
It's very good.
Alright guys, I just finished my awesome lobster sandwich and it was definitely a hit. This place has already got a line as soon as we sat down. Like 5 minutes after opening, there's people waiting, they're buying sandwiches and they're buying their lunch. It's awesome. Definitely a really great place to come and try some awesome lobster sandwich because that's what they're known for. Definitely put this place on your list of places to check out when you are in Cambridge for sure. Alright, off to the next place. Our next stop for things to do in Boston is to check out Quincy Market. Let's go. So first impressions of Quincy Market is that I'm totally lost because I didn't realize there was a North Market and a South Market. The whole center section is filled with a lot of different types of food for you to eat, from sweets to savories, burgers, fries, sandwiches, dessert, anything, you name it. There's also so many Boston clothing items, which is actually so fun to see, but I don't see anyone buying it. But this is definitely a really fun place to hang out and check out. You can chill, have a snack, watch some live musicians performing, and just kind of enjoy people watching because there's so many people here and they're all just walking around and enjoying the nice weather here in Boston today. I believe that where we are right now, kind of where the Quincy Market is the path of the Freedom Trail, which is really interesting because there's these red bricks that are on the floor and you kind of just follow it and it's supposed to take you from one side to the other, and let's just follow it and see where it takes us. So right behind the Quincy Market you have this iconic statue of Samuel Adams, and as you know, there is a famous beer named after him, and coincidentally there's a tap room right next to the statue. He is one of our founding fathers and actually the second cousin of our president, John Adams, back in the day. So this is really cool. It's really close by and definitely a short walk from Quincy Market, so definitely check this guy out. Alright guys, so we walked the Freedom Trail and we ended up at this Union Oyster House, which is literally right along the trail, and it was opened in 1826 and it's one of the oldest restaurants in Boston, which is super exciting. When you first walk in, there is a lobster tank and oyster bar, and the place is just so alive. We waited about 30 minutes and we are seated at Daniel Webster's table. We sat down and our waiter is just super awesome. His name is John, and he actually connected with us because he used to live in Taiwan and taught English there, which is really cool. And then he brought us some delicious cornbread, which is what they're known for. Looks super tasty. And we ended up ordering a couple of lobster rolls because we're in Boston, so when in Boston you eat lobster roll, clam chowder, and raw oysters. So we're looking forward to this delicious meal. And oh, there's the food.
Chowder right there for you.
So our food just arrived and it looks amazing. The lobster roll is full of lobster chunks. Mine is served with french fries. My auntie has some glazed carrots, which look really nice. We also received the clam chowder and we ordered the bowl, but they split into 2 cups for us, which is really awesome because you're saving some money there. And we're just waiting for our raw oysters. But my grandmother ordered the shrimp and scallops over a tomato rice, which looks really nice, and everything just looks so delicious and we can't wait to dig in. Let's eat. Alright guys, when in Boston you get Samuel Adams beer. We got a nice little lager. Yummy. Clam chowder time. Oh my god. That's fantastic. Woo. So good. Time for some oysters. We're putting some cocktail sauce on there. And we're putting some horseradish. Cheers. Oh my god, that is so fresh. It just glides down. Awesome. Moment of truth, the piece de resistance, the awesome, delicious, chilled lobster roll. Let's see how it is. Here we go.
You guys enjoy that? As soon as the chicken and the oysters come out, bring that on too, okay?
That lobster meat is full chunks. It's definitely filled all the way to the top. You see all that? Seasoning, light dressing, amazing, amazing lobster salad. And you can see all the claws, all the big chunks of meat, and this little lettuce, and a toasted bread, toasted bun. Awesome. Round two. Pickle time.
It does feel like this.
Now for a little something extra special. Some highlights of my trip to Boston with family. One of our favorite places whenever we go into a city is to eat at the local Chinatown. The one in Boston is relatively small, but we did end up going to a restaurant that was super tasty. It was a seafood restaurant that served up so many types of Chinese dishes. Clams, soft-shell crabs, and noodles, and so much more. However, their main specialty was, you guessed it, lobster. We definitely enjoyed our meal here. We were also fortunate enough to celebrate my cousin's birthday at a lovely Japanese hibachi restaurant, which was super fun. Best of all, I was able to see my cousin Reina and just spend time with family, making the whole trip extra special. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday. There's music.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Blow it out, hurry up.
Make a good wish.
Woo! Yay! Alright guys, so this concludes our mini food tour in Boston/Cambridge. We hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and ring that bell for notifications for future travel videos from us. This is Weedy with Explore As We Go. See you later.